across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh.
What's up everyone, welcome back. In this episode we're going to look at how we can create the Dolly Zoom effect with a drone, even if you don't have a drone that can zoom in. So we're going to learn how we can recreate this digitally, and you may have also seen this referred to as the vertigo effect. So here we are at this beautiful location, and what we're going to do in just a minute, we're going to set the drone up and we're going to see how we can just zoom out from where I am physically with the drone, but then in a few minutes back in the office we're going to see how we can actually zoom in digitally at the same time as moving backwards with the drone.
I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing.
I thought I'd come up here and shoot some more footage just so we could see the Dolly Zoom effect in action, with some different perspectives and different landscapes in the background. And once again, we'll head back to the office in a few moments and we'll edit this and see what we can do in Premiere Pro. And there's a wasp attacking the camera lens at the minute. Hopefully it won't eat it. So it's pretty beautiful up here at the minute. There's no one about. Extremely quiet. I can just hear the ocean in the background and the odd bird. It's beautiful. Okay, let's head back and we'll see how we can create this Dolly Zoom effect in Premiere Pro. Alrighty then, here we are back in Premiere Pro. The first thing we're going to do is grab this lookout clip. I'm just going to drag this in to create a new sequence. And we're shooting 4K with the Mavic 2. So what we want to do is actually create a 1080 sequence. So I'm going to come up to sequence settings and I'm just going to alter the frame size here to 1920 by 1080. We'll just hit OK. So one thing that makes this technique work is that we're using higher resolution video footage than in the timeline. This enables us to zoom in without losing picture quality. I'm also not going to bother color correcting or grading this footage for this demo. So for example, using DJI's Rec 709 LUT. If you want to learn how to use DJI's LUT, I'll put a link at the end of this video and in the description to a video that I did earlier. You can see the final version of this clip with color grading at the end of the video. To create this Dolly Zoom or vertigo effect, when the camera is physically zooming out and flying away, we want to do the opposite with the digital zoom by zooming in at the same time. If you're trying this technique out for yourself, just simply remember physical out, digital in, or physical in, digital out. So what we want to do is come up to the effect control for this clip. What we're going to do is start this clip at 50% zoom. And because this is a 4K clip on a 1080 timeline, this gives us the entire field of view from the Mavic. We're going to come across here and we're going to toggle the animation for the scale, and we're going to come to the end of the clip and we're going to change the scale to 100. What this results in is a digital zoom in while the clip is playing. And it's this combination of the drone physically moving away and the digital zoom zooming in that creates this Dolly Zoom effect. Notice at the end here I'm no longer in the frame, so we can fix this by also modifying the position. So what we'll do is toggle animations for the position. We're going to leave it at this starting setting. And at the end of this clip we can change this. So I'm just going to move this down, and about there should do us. So now when this clip plays, we're zooming in digitally and also slightly modifying the position. I'll just change this to full quality and we'll also do a render, and we can see the effect here. Let's just view this in full screen. And we can see now the background is looking like it's kind of warping while I'm staying fairly central in the frame. And you can see the perspective shift happening. Let's have a look at the opposite way where we're doing a physical zoom in and a digital zoom out. So we'll come up to the drone footage in the drone bin here, and I'm just going to grab this clip here. And this is the top of the rock where we were just shooting. But notice this time the drone is moving towards us. So physical in means digital out. So what we're going to do, once again, come up to the effects, toggle animations for the scale. Because we're physically moving in, we want to digitally zoom out, which means we want to start the scale at 100. And we'll come to the end and we'll change this to 50. And if I just quickly scrub here, we can see that that effect in the background is happening. So I'm not going to bother changing the position here. Let's just have a quick preview of this full screen, and you can see the perspective in the background creating the Dolly Zoom effect. Let's take a look at some final rendered color graded clips now, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so, and also turn on notifications, and if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up.
When I look in your eyes, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drowning.